Hello, everyone, and welcome to Right Up 10 Bowling. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be checking out on episode 2 of the Bygone bowling ball series, the Lane Buzzsaw C Carbide. Now, this bowling ball has been long since retired, as well as the company as well. The ball was released around 2002, and unfortunately the business went under around 2014 or 2015. So you can see in a few shots, I came to the lanes with little to no experience with this ball. I've never thrown it. It's a symmetrical ball with a 2.55 RG and a 0.039 differential. Now, originally this ball did come with a slight polish on it. I am not the original owner. This is now the third drill that's gone into this ball. The core was a patented diamond shape with too many diamonds in between. And you can see by some of these shots that I am not exactly having the best time to try and line up with this ball. Now, it's been kind of hard because, one, I went 2 separate times to the alley to try and get a better shot with this, but both times I couldn't line up very well, as you can see in the shots. Now, instead of the ball being polished, the pro shop that I went to drilled it and refinished it. I'm believing under a 2000 grit, and the layout for this one is a kind of extreme, more aggressive layout. It's 40 by 3.5 by 20. So this is a extremely right-handed to try and make it have a very fast turn into the pocket, which for this video wasn't exactly lining up for me. And it's more that type of layout for very speed dominant people. So speed dominant being if you hit in the uppers of 17 to probably 21 miles an hour, this would be the layout for you. Now, a ball that would be a good comparison to this one, since it's a symmetric, and now since this one is a dull ball instead of slightly polished, although that could be changed at any time, would probably be the new Motive EXJ Venom. That ball was actually very close in numbers, not exactly, but for a more today comparison, that one would be my choice. Now, I'll probably need a little bit more time to line up with this ball to kind of figure out the quirks and the kinks that I seem to have with it, with trying to actually pitch out and hook the lane a little bit better. As you can see in a lot of the shots, and what was recommended by my pro shop operator, was that this ball, although being 23 years old, he said even back in that day, the cover stock was kind of unforgiving. It would leave a lot of 10 pins, a lot of 7 pins, due to the particle cover stock that's on it. So after maybe a little bit more time with it and seeing if I could figure out a better line, this ball would be pretty good. It hits really well when it gets to the right spot. But when you miss, you're going to miss hard, because right now, for it being 2000 grit, it's a little bit duller, and it's going to take off from wherever the dry spot is. As you can see in a lot of these shots, it just took off right before I wanted it to, would leave splits, would leave 7 pins, but for a 23-year-old ball, it still moves pretty well. Now, it goes without saying that if you like this episode series that I'm producing, by all means, leave a comment, leave a like, maybe even leave a suggestion for an old retired ball that I can try to look out for, that I can put a better review on, or a review that maybe you found on YouTube that's a little bit more dated that I can maybe update for you, see how things would go in these types of lane conditions today. And I could show you multiple different shot variations from typical league up 10 all the way to even standing on like 35 or 40 to try and hit as far away as I can, see if the ball will hook back. And also, don't forget to subscribe. So I'll leave you with the music. You can see the rest of the shots from the second day that I was at the lanes trying to figure this out. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave me any kind of suggestions for what you might want to see. And thanks for tuning in.